And check. Welcome. Welcome to Salt Lake City, which is our departure airport for today. There is a big Delta just landed there. What's that? It's an A. It's a 737. Yeah, 737 Max. Which, yeah, doesn't look like a Max to me. But whatever. Hello. Doesn't have a gear though. Okay, so the fly of today, it's this one here. We are back in USA. It's a long time I don't fly in USA. Okay, I'm going to adjust this. We're gonna fly from Salt Lake City to Bozeman. Very interesting destination, apparently. We have many, of course, here in Idaho, Utah. Very cool places. Last time we have been in Jackson Hole, which I'm trying to find out where it is. Is it this side? Oh, I can't find Jackson Hole. What the fuck? Oh. Hello? I guess he wants to park here. Okay, let's go. Well, anyway, this will be the flight. This is the track we're gonna do. Wow, super noisy. What the fuck is... Yeah, maybe it doesn't have the new scenery. Yeah, I guess you have the old one. Wait a sec, I need to launch. Okay, let me go in the meantime, otherwise we'll break. Yeah, because the old scenery is very poor quality. This is not how you are supposed to park, of course. So I'm assuming that, yeah, it doesn't have the update. So be aware if you want to fly it in Salt Lake City. Yeah, for some reason my sim link wasn't online. Okay, now it is. Sorry for my shirt, as always. Okay. Never mind. Great start, by the way. Okay. Let's go. Finally, we are flying real time. Okay. Okay, yeah. Random ILS alignment. Okay, key supply, landing lights, arm, this. 1 to 8 set. Okay, disconnect, fantastic. Let's open this one. Yeah, let's go. Import from sim brief. Alright. Your sim plan use weight in kg, but the current leader is set on pound. Yeah, your aircraft has been changed in kg. Yeah, that's fine because I just downloaded this livery because I deleted it. I deleted it for some reason, but it's fine. Let me restore this. Okay. Jetway. Okay. And we can start boarding. Fast time, of course. This is in pound. Wait a sec. Units. No, I want kg, of course. Ah, okay. Well, I was reading 2.2 tons of fuel. Doesn't make any sense because I added. I mean, we have Salt Lake City as an extra, as an alternate, and I added, yeah, half an hour of extra fuel. So okay, I know that we have an A319, but yeah, doesn't look that realistic, of course. But yeah, it's fine. 7 tons and something is okay. Int request. Okay, flight number is Delta 1971. cost index 6. Cruise altitude 340. IRS align, line or F confirm align. Okay. Wind request. Yeah, we're gonna have to, of course, read very well the departure. You know that in USA the departure is a little bit different, quite different actually, compared to Europe or the rest of the world. I have to say, because it's the only plane. I mean, in Australia is a little bit of an hybrid. In Mexico as well. Yeah, definitely USA is pretty different. Yeah, let's do it now. Yeah, we are boarding. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's check the departure. Let me see. No controller. I'm gonna close this. Oops. Yeah, no controller. Okay, let's go. Let me do this before. Alright. That's also why I don't fly that often in USA, because it's honestly it's not that easy for me. I have so many hours in Europe. But USA is of course the language. I mean, these are not professional controllers, so sometimes they don't talk how they are supposed to. But yeah. Okay, we should have the RUGD, which is already a very interesting name. 3 departure transition Ultra, and we're gonna take off runway 16 left. So let's read this. Standard minimum climb is 9,900. Takeoff of stable vehicle on road. Okay. This is the minimum. Do we have any indication? Yeah. Okay. Initial climb 16 left, right, and 167. Climbing right turn on heading between 280 and 340. Okay. From departure and off runway as assigned by ATC. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. So we're gonna set up an heading. So basically it's a right turn. We're gonna set up 280. Right turn 280. Everything is fine. Right turn again 340 and then direct. Romeo Uniform Golf Delta. Initial climb 9,000. And a standard with minimum climb of. Okay. Yeah, that's not really the initial climb. It's a takeoff minimum. It's a climb rate basically. So in this case we can climb flight level 230 of course. Then routing, then radar on vector above. Ah wow, look at this. Then on radar vectors to cross Babby at or above 11,000 feet. The other waypoint, which I will not pronounce, 12,000 feet. Then on transition, maintain flight level 230 or lower fired altitude. Okay. So I'm gonna set up flight level 120 for the initial climb, and then we will adjust. Okay. So will be of course a radar vector departure. Yeah, at 12,000 feet. We're pretty high. Yeah, we're definitely high. Okay, altimeter is 3002. Okay. Still nobody around. It's a really busy area usually, but okay. Then flight plan. Salt Lake City, runway 16 left. This departure, this transition, insert. We do have a discontinuity, which is correct. Again, take off. Heading select 340. And yeah. And sorry, 280, and then we're gonna see together. So it's a right turn, of course. Clock 1. Oh my god, I press. Oh, okay. Never mind. I press R. I don't know what R does. Okay. Yeah. We are pretty fine already. Yeah, maybe I have to sync the altimeter. This is not. Okay, this is wow. That's very interesting and very strange. Very strange, because this is I mean, I set up the airline setting, so I'm not gonna use the standby. I mean, okay, I can use the standby because I have the reference. I have the conversion on QNH, on hectopascal. Okay, that's great. We just have to wait the boarding to be finished, and then we can go. It's an interesting arrival. Sorry, it's an interesting destination. Really curious about that. It's kind of a, it's not really a valley, it's more a plateau surrounded by mountains. It's a, again, it's an incredible area, this one. Okay, yeah. We have gonna wait 1 minute probably. In the meantime, let me remove the company message. Okay, let's do it. Check, okay. Let's check indeed. Let me do a sound check, I never do it. Okay. You never know. Alright. Yeah, pretty calm. Pretty, yeah, empty. Salt Lake City, look at the difference compared to real life. This one that I'm tracking is the real flight. Yeah, look at this. Definitely adding, no, it's not a 280. 280 would be like this. This looks more 320, something like that. Really interesting. Yeah, pretty cool. That's the real flight that is happening right now, in this exact moment. Okay, IRS aligned. Boarding completed, APU start. And calculate performance. Send to MCDU. Okay. Let's go. Departure. Runway 16 left. Dry condition. Sync this. Packscan stays on. This is fine. 152, 152, 156. Flaps 1.6 up. That's it. Send to MCDU. Okay. We are fully ready for what? Ah, wait. Yeah, I was removing this. Okay. Nice. That's great. Here we want the performance. You're right there. That's okay. It's okay as well. Transponder. Ah, we do have a code. Yeah, of course. 5221. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, as soon as we have APU, we're gonna push back. Push back. Okay, let's do the briefing in the meantime, really quickly. Push back on 2 east, south, facing east indeed. Then Gulf into the. Okay, we can take. No, okay, Gulf it's fine. Gulf holding point. Hotel runway 16 right. I don't know if it's hotel 13 or whatever. But that's the plan. Really basic. I like this airport. It's big, but it's not like randomly set. APU available. Remove this, and wait. Ground service. Remove and remove. Okay. All right. Let's go. Today we have a solid plane, nice Fenix. Start pushback, release parking brake. Transponder on. Nice. Let's go. Start up engines. Starting number 1. Beacon lights would be great. Okay. Oops. Let's go. Classical Airbus stuff. We saw this hundreds of times at this point. Look at the surrounding. Really cool. This is a really cool flight. You know that I really like Salt Lake City Airport. I think it's one of the most beautiful airports in USA. Speaking of big one. And then of course there are many interesting small ones. Aspen. Just saying. Okay. Starting number 2.
Oxygen mask, life jacket, and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear race, race. There are 8
Wow.
emergency
I'm listening to the
cabin crew are
to the cabin crew
exit nearest to you. Please be aware
briefing.
that the nearest usable exit may be behind you.
Let me see this cabin, by the way.
Guide you to the exit.
Okay, let's go.
Emergency, leave all baggage or
Okay, it's pretty basic.
belts
That's still
fastened
cool.
just
The seats? No, the seat is basic. Okay, yeah, it's the default one. Apart from the paper there.
If the air supply
Okay, 2 engine. Parking brake. Wow, the noise of the parking brake is. No, okay, it's fine. Okay, after start. This is off.
stand on,
Laps 1.
take a life jacket. Remove from the pouch, put in
Let's do the
pass the tapes around, click together.
flight control check, which is that for me. Okay. APU bleed off. APU off. Auto brake max. This is set. Then flight control. It's up 0.6. Done. Okay. Alright. Taxi lights. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here before someone came online. Not that we don't want, but yeah. Last time in UK was terrible. Was really bad. But we can no, we can take hotel. No, let's take hotel then. Terrain on. Look at this terrain around us. Predicting wind shear. Okay, now this is on that number 2. Wow. Incredible. We are high, so the plane is struggling to move. No, wait a sec. Yeah, this is golf. No. This one is golf. Yeah. It's a bit different from my chart. Wow, it's very different actually. Yeah, actually, wow. So there is another change. Yeah, because I couldn't take, even if I want, this is golf. Yeah, that would be a problem. Yeah, we can use that from, I mean, this taxiway is like, yeah, it's like not available here in this segment. This is not a new scenery, it's from, yeah, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, but yeah, it's the only one, oops, it's the only one that, like, I have to check actually. But yeah, this is a problem if you are on VATSIM and you need to use golf. Golf that is this, which is not even called golf there. It's, I can see echo. Yeah, oh no, echo is this. Yeah, high acrobatic. Let's hope to not fly low. Okay, let's go. So yeah, that's something that I noticed. Because if you have the default one, it's completely wrong. Like all the stands are wrong position. Salt Lake City has been really rebuilt from scratch. Not really from scratch, but yeah, deep work there. So be aware if you're flying here. I don't really suggest you to flying here without the scenery because it's really bad, really bad. Okay, we're going here. I'm curious if Delta from there goes some other places or not. Well, incredible how the plane is taxiing very slow today due to the altitude. We are 4,200 feet high. It's not that bad at all. Pretty high actually. Wow. Salt Lake City, incredible place every time. So again, we'll be line up 50%, flex, V1 rotate, positive rate gear up, we fly straight a little bit, autopilot. I don't know if I will be able to engage the autopilot since we have no... I think so, by the way. Then autopilot on, heading select, 280 on the heading, start turning right, and then direct body. That's it. Yeah. And we can climb flight level 230. Let's monitor. Okay, there is nobody around us. Wow. So yeah, Jackson Hole is here in the middle. I couldn't find it before. Come on, I mean. Oh yeah, it's here. Wow, it's IFR condition. So we're gonna overfly Jackson, which you know is very famous if you played The Last of Us. So it's like a 3-state point because we are departing from Utah. Jackson Hole is in Wyoming, and our destination, Bozeman, is in Idaho. Should be at least. No, I'm not always that sure about the USA geography, but okay, we are here. Ready for takeoff. I will take off anyway at this point, even if the controller came online. Okay, cabin ready. Let me lower the volume, otherwise we'll smash my ears. Yeah, let's take the all around. It's a high altitude. I mean, it's not a high altitude airport, but it's high, at least a little bit. Yeah, we used to fly in very high places sometimes, so 4,000 feet is not much for us, but yeah, usually it's something for sure. Okay, running turn off, strobe lights. Lining up. Landing lights, nose on takeoff. We are good to go. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay. All right. Let's go. 50%. Alright, brake release. Man flex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Oh yeah. What's the sound? We have 5 knots of crosswind from the left, which I can already feel. Wow, super long roll. A lot of right rudder, V1, rotate. Oh boy. Okay, wow. Positive rate, gear up. Salt Lake City Airport. Right here. Look at this monster. And look at this side as well. Really, really cool place. Wow. What a departure. Oh boy. Let's... Okay. Try to not stall the plane, possibly. Okay, nose down. Autopilot. Lever climb. Thrust climb. Set. Heading 280. And this is part of the procedure again. You can check the charts if you want. 280 set. Acceleration. Wow, look at this view on the airport. Classical, enormous American airport. We have 3 main runway. Look at those. Alright. Speed check. Flaps up. Okay. Wow, what a departure, by the way. So I think I will continue turn, landing 320, which I assume is kind of the idea they use the plane in real life. Again, this is a flight that is in cruise right now. We are simulating. Yeah, not really. Okay, it's fine, 320. Yeah, they overflew that island there, but we will not. Disarm this. Continue climb. We can climb. We can climb. Let's say. And again, Salt Lake City downtown. Really shy today. It's not really loading, and the airport. Again, we took off running 16 left, which is this one. Look at this surrounding. Incredible place. I really like Salt Lake City. Look at this stuff as well. Okay, at this point we can go direct to Bob. It's Bobby, right? No, it's Booby. Very funny. Direct select. Let's go. And continue climb. Wow, I really like the lightning and this moment as well. Really cool. Wow, what a place. What an incredible place is this. Acceleration, landing lights off. Okay, we do this stuff. Landing lights is off. Okay. Seatbelts off, yeah, it's fine. We're pretty low, of course, because we took off from 4,000 feet. Wow, look at this place, by the way. Incredible. Yeah, again, Salt Lake City, in my opinion, is one of the best airports in US if you are considering big airports, of course. Okay, so I don't want to give myself many direct. You know that in USA they are very minimal. Also, yeah, we're gonna stay into the same airspace all the way up. Yeah. But we can go direct at least to Rugd or Raud. No idea how to pronounce that funny waypoint name that they love to use in US. Look at the airport still. Yeah, we are crossing through clouds now. Ooh, bye bye. There is this layer. Look at this layer of clouds. Very interesting shape. And continue climb. We have to climb flight level 340 today. A319 is a powerful climber. Really fast plane. Climb wise, of course. Oh, we do have tailwind. Yeah, we will need to do a nice briefing of the arrival, of course. In US can be quite complex. Do we have ILS? Yeah. No, we don't have it. No, yeah, we have ILS. Sorry. Yeah. We do have ILS. Okay. Great. Wait a sec, I can't. No, it's running 12, not. Okay. Yeah, we will have to check later. Let's enjoy. Wow, look at this. Let's enjoy the climb for now. Wow, what a place! What I mean, feel like. Yeah, it's true that we didn't flow here after the update. Wow, I don't know if it's the cloud, but the lightning, the color correction is incredible. It looks so realistic. Especially if you don't zoom, if you spot it like this, it's incredible. Standard. Just incredible. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go direct to this one to hold Lord of the Ring here. This is the last waypoint of our departure. Terrain can goes off. Wow, amazing, amazing, amazing areas. Obviously, of course, we are in the middle of mountains, so it's guaranteed high quality. Okay, let's climb 340 now. Final flight level 340, not 350. And we are gonna overfly Jackson, I guess. But it's yeah, it's a fair condition there, so I'm not sure we're gonna see much. But we'll see. Yeah, no, we're not gonna see at all. Let me also see. Okay, 0.77 max speed. Wow. Really, really cool areas. Really, wow, Salt Lake City is so quiet at the moment. This is what? Ah, this is LA. Okay. Yeah, super quiet. Look at this beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay. Yeah, it's way more interesting to keep this view. Because in front of us we have nice clouds system, so yeah. It's not the best at all. We do have a lot of tailwind though. Not a lot. 70 knots for now. I remind you, we're going from Salt Lake City to Bozeman with the Fenix A319 MSFS 2024, of course. Yeah, if you have any question, as always, don't be shy. Feel free to ask. Yeah, it's on the first row, this view. The A390 is so small. Look at this delta. Also, this is custom, yeah. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. So now soon we should spend a little bit of time in a very boring stuff. I know that people don't like to see it, but yeah, it's needed. And we need to check the arrival, of course. And since I don't have it, it's gonna take some time. It's really important to do it, of course, if you want to land. Yeah, well, this is one of those flights that I have some expectation which are destroyed in a positive way. It's super, super cool. Super cool place. Even if I already had some flying in the sim. Also in the PI, remember I was doing before Volanta area still, I was flying the 747 from 2020. I guess it was still the salty version. Yeah, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, those flights. I didn't have Volanta at the time. So it was like years and years ago, like 2021, something like that. 747 that we are really missing, as always. Unfortunately for 2024, it doesn't work, basically. It's really bad. Let's say it's really, really bad, unfortunately. The 787 is okay. 747, unfortunately, it's really, really broken. That's a shame because the 2020 version, it's working, yeah, fine enough, let's say. But yeah, it's an old story. We will see with the next update, which is gonna happen in a couple of weeks, I guess. We're gonna have sim update 4. Yeah, I guess it's 4. Okay, wow. Let me see here. Yeah, we're still far from Jackson. So Jackson is a little bit more than half of the flights. I'm trying to spot it in Volanta, but it's really hard every time. Really, really hard. Wow, look at those mountains as well. Another place that I'm really curious about. Last time we flew in China, there was this mountain that was the highest or the third highest mountain in the world if you, I mean excluding Karakoram and Himalaya. Super interesting. We saw that in the from very far. Okay, it's time for check the arrival. Boarding part right now. So our flight plan ends at Sabat. I'm gonna start from the... Well, wait, let's check the chart. So from Sabat we have the lost one, but I don't see any charts. What the fuck? Wait a sec. Yeah. Okay. Sabat into Hera. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah. Should be fine. Okay, everything is broken. Oh no, okay, it's just fine. Yeah, because this doesn't make any sense, this doesn't make any sense, and this as well. Okay, so we'll be that. Select. Add. Yeah, it's not loading the chart. Look at this. It doesn't recognize the chart for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna do it manually, of course. And this will bring us to Hera. We'll proceed with the adding of 303 into the ILS. Yeah, ILS. No, ILS approach. Let me see the charts. This DME arc. It's for what? Yeah, we do have an AirNav, of course, which we can do. We can do the AirNav and set up the ILS for the... Okay, like we can do. I mean, I don't really like the AirNav, of course, in the sim. But because of the... Yeah, we had some problem with AirNav procedure in the past. Because the ILS doesn't have any transition. Yeah, I'm gonna do the AirNav. Okay, let's do the AirNav. Let's try again. It's VFR condition, so in case we can go visual, which is very typical in USA. Yeah, I didn't show you the AirNav chart so much, but yeah, is this. So 17,000 Lima Oscar Sierra Sierra Tango, lost, whatever it's called. Kylie, Hera, and then another approach. We can descend 10,000 feet until Wadek. After Wadek 7,900. After Misme 6,600. Look at this. And after Fibev 5,600. We do have speed constraint. At Hural we should intercept the vertical deviation and hope that it's fine this time. Okay. 1,000 feet to go, vertical speed 1,000 feet per minute. Let's go. Arrival. AirNav Zulu, running 12. This is not correct. We want this one here. Sabat via Hera. Okay, that's correct. Alright, this should be fine. Yeah, looks pretty okay. Yeah, looks okay. Alright. Yeah, we're direct Sabat now, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not gonna... Yeah, we can go direct. Immediately. Let's go. On the turn. Okay. Nice. Let me reset this. Can I? Okay, no, it's okay. Great. What the fuck? Look at this. Of course, this is not realistic, and it's not really involving the plane. I saw a nice 400 knots of wind. Okay. We are turning. Okay. Okay. I don't know why we did this double turn. But whatever. There we are. There we are. Now, I wanted to check one thing at least in this flight. First thing first is how is doing our friend in real life, and which. Okay, still. Okay, this is the real flight, by the way, of course. Delta 1971, which we are simulating. A319, same plane as well. It's gonna go 40 an hour, probably. Very great, very interesting. But yeah, probably it's gonna just be visual. I don't know. You never know. But in USA, you know, you have many time visual approach. This is a 75. Oh, yeah. Wow. So I wanted to see. Let's check from here initially, and then we're gonna see with flight connection. I wanted to see which kind of flight does Delta from here. Minneapolis. This is an interesting one. It's pretty long, though. I thought it was shorter. Is that far? Yeah, it's very far. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Seattle, very cool place as well. Salt Lake, Minneapolis, Atlanta, Seattle, Salt Lake City. Yeah. Let's give a check just to be sure with flight connection, which is more precise, of course, because yeah, we're not missing anything there. And here. Yeah, the shorter is Salt Lake City, of course. Minneapolis is cool. It's a cool flyby. Yeah, it's really long, of course. Yeah, I wouldn't bring that plane there because I wanted to stay in this area because from Salt Lake City, it's full of very interesting air flights. So we do Jackson. We're doing Bozeman today. We're gonna have to bring the plane back. This stuff here, Great Falls, Helena, Butte. I don't know about this airport, but maybe they are interesting, so they're gonna be for sure. Look at this place, for example. Wow. Which plane do they use here? CRJ, I guess. CRJ, but I think with the A319 we are pretty fine. I don't think the CRJ have better performance, honestly, on landing distance. There is Helena. There we have it, another very interesting airport. This is fit. No, this is not fit, it's impossible. I'm trying to understand how long is the runway, but I don't know how. Yeah, so it doesn't make any sense for us to move this plane. It's gonna stay in this area. Look at how many interesting destinations we do have around Salt Lake City. So this Delta is gonna stay here for a long time. Okay. What is important to know is that we are still plenty of destination to do. We're gonna have to bring the plane back, of course, which we have to do with many planes actually. Yeah, we have some planes around. Yeah, we have to bring back this one to Lima, this one to Bogota. Here, okay, this can stay here. Yeah, okay. 737, of course, missing from 2024. Big miss. I'm not flying the 737 anymore. I'm not really flying 2024 anymore. We have plenty of plane at this point. Here we have the 777, A320, A300, the Avro. CRJ we don't fly it since long time because it's not incredibly good. But we have the TBM 850. We have the Duke. Yeah. At this point, I'm just hoping that PMDG bring the the 737 as soon as possible into 2024. so we can start having some fun here with that incredible plane, of course. Well, missing the 73 for sure, especially in USA. Even if today we are doing a really realistic simulation because they are flying this same plane right now on top of that. Speaking of which, is him. Yeah, looks like he's doing the air nav approach. This is what. Wow. I love this stuff about US. You can see incredible plane flying. Look at this guy. Cessna 172. Diamond. Wow, interesting. Diamond is European, right? I have a lapsus, but yeah, I think so. It's it's from Austria. Interesting to see one here. The land of Cessna. Another one. Okay. Another one. Yeah. Bonanza. Wow. Another. Very interesting. WestJet. This is going to Canada. Yeah. Ah, it's a Max. Okay. Real flight is landing. Is on final. We are still. Yeah. Yeah. We have still some space to cover, of course, and it's very cloudy. All right. Pretty cloudy. I remind you, we are flying from Salt Lake City to Bozeman. We are currently in cruise. We're gonna start descending in 6 minutes. No, 7 minutes from now. We are flying the Fenix A319, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Look at this machine. I love the A319, by the way. Yeah, I knew when I purchased the A319, A321 pack, I knew that I would use way more A319 than A321. It's way more interesting in my opinion, because you can do. I mean, I know people like big planes. There is this thing, but yeah, they don't understand. With smaller plane, you can go in cooler airport. We can still go in the same big airport of A321, for example, but you have way more destination to cover. I don't know. An example of Italy is Florence. You can't go to Florence with an A321, but you can with an A319. You know, for example, Paro in Bhutan, A319 operate there. A320 Neo as well now, I guess. So yeah, the A319 is a way more interesting plane compared to the A321. But you get both, so yeah. Not really a concern. For example, now I want to do some flight in Australia in the next future, in the Sydney area, and then we'll see. And I will generate another A319 because they are short. I mean, in that case, they are airport covered by the Dash 8. But we can still go in there with the A319 because it's so good in landing capability. The A319 can land in 1,500 meter runway. Not easily, but I do it. Florence is, yeah, a big example of that. Today, we have a very long runway for an A319. We have a 2,700 meter, but we are pretty high, 4,400 feet, so that compensates. But they go there in real life with this plane, and as you can see, the real flight just landed. The A319 we are replicating on the sim. Delta 1971 has just arrived in Bozeman. Wow, they operate 737-800, so and we are less than 50 miles from top of descent. Big layer of clouds. Meteor says that wind is calm. Visibility is very good, 10 miles. We do have overcast and 9,500. But yeah, we have VFR condition. I don't think it's that usual to have let's say, a thick layer of clouds like today here. This is from China or Japan. No, Korea. Wow. Well, this what? No, okay. Oh wow, I don't remember that airport. This is the main one? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, this is an airport that is completely broken in MSFS. If you try to go here, the buildings are completely missing. Like, there are 0 building. There are just taxiways and... Oh, we have to go to... Yeah, we have to do these flights also. Yeah, there are taxiways, not even much, honestly. Yeah, there are some. Okay, on the turn we're gonna descend, basically. Yeah, we have to cross... yeah, lost at 70,000 feet. Flight level, yeah, no, 70,000 feet because we are in US, so transition altitude. In USA, super easy, it's 18,000 feet every single time. It's not like Euro that they change transition altitude in every area, basically. In USA, 18,000 feet, that's it, period. That's very smart in my opinion. That's something that I don't like in Europe at all. Which also makes sense because it's around the altitude where you can't fly VFR, basically. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn my meat in the oven. 1 sec. I will be right back to descend. Alright. Done. Okay. Yeah, right on time for the turn. And we're about to descend. Company message. Let's see, I'm gonna set up the destination data after we initiate the descent. Okay, that's great. One of the few times we are flying the A320 real time due to the, of course, yeah, due to the fact that it's night it's dark, let's say, every single flight in Europe. Would be at least. On the turn. Okay. We're gonna descend 220. Actually 210 here. Right to fall down into clouds. Look at this layer. Wow, super thick. So realistic, by the way. Okay, it's kind of this. Look like the same model in repetition here. That's super realistic. Wow, incredible. And for people that have flow, of course. Yeah, it's not hard to see this kind of cloud structure. Okay, let's go down. Yeah, we should be very slow. I'm gonna be a little bit faster. 260 because every time it's too slow. Okay. Performance. Next phase. Oops. previous phase. Altimeter 29908 set. Temperature is 8 degrees. Wind is calm. 00000. Barometric minima it's 4,723 feet. That's it. All right, we are very, very good for our descent. We are gonna need anti-ice probably at some point. Yeah. Look at the difference between, about what I was saying yesterday. Yesterday we had the A300, it doesn't have the static air temperature. But look at this difference. It's basically 30 degrees of difference again. True air temperature is this difference, let's say, is due to the fact that the plane is pressing the air in front of it. Pressurizing air make it hotter, warmer. Thermodynamics. If you try to compress air, it's gonna warm up. And if you depressurize very fast air, it's gonna be very cold. This is the this is how basically fridge work. And AC and every single stuff that can cool down. Speaking of which, let me see the cabin temperature just out of curiosity. It's not here. Okay, 24 degrees, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, here the temperature selector is here, I guess. No. Is it the backflow? Ah, it's this one. Yeah, it's this stuff. Okay, let's accelerate our descent. 1,500. Terrain on. It's definitely needed. Yeah, we're gonna have to descend faster for sure because I can see it from the blue arrow. So let's go 1,800. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Okay. Even faster, probably. Yeah, 2,000 feet. Okay. I remind you, we have an air nav approach, which I don't love to shoot. Unfortunately, with the Fenix in 2024, we had some problem in the past. Let's see today how it goes. We can overshoot the speed, of course, we don't care. Okay. Great. 1,800 feet per minute is okay. Consider we are also dropping the ground speed slowly, we'll be fine. Check an external view. Wow. Really cool. Yeah, a little bit of lighting would be great to have, to be honest. Yeah, we are recovering on the vertical path. Quite faster. Not quite fast. It's fine, let's say. Ready to drop into clouds. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see the terrain actually. What was that? Oh. I thought I saw thunder, but yeah, that's impossible. Yeah, I won't use any direct because we are in the middle of mountain. We want to follow the procedure, not below 17,000 feet now. Okay, I already set it. Let me also adjust this and this. Okay, KNH is 015. I'm gonna set it already here. 15. Alright. Oh, we're losing again the vertical path. Okay, 1800 then. It's gonna make sense. As always, if you have any question, don't worry. Feel free to ask. Look at this. Cloud sea today. There's a delta here going to Atlanta from... Ah, yeah. That's the A350 from before. Yeah, we are too far to spot it. Yeah, we're very far. Wow. 120 miles probably. Would be literally impossible to see. Very long flight though. It's online since the beginning or? No, 4 hour online. I don't think that we departed 4 hours ago. Yeah, it's a very long flight. So, wow, look at this situation in Hawaii. Now we need to descend faster. Yeah, one problem flying in this area. Look at this. How big is this airspace? Salt Lake City airspace. So if you're flying and there is just control line, it's quite a nightmare to ask a clearance. That's the problem about VATSIM. One of the main one that you don't have. Yeah, of course, if you don't have tower line, that's problematic. Let's say. We experienced it on London City last week, waiting like 10 minutes on the runway for the takeoff clearance. Oh yeah, that's another story. Alright, about to enter the clouds. True air temperature -7, external temperature -25. This is definitely icing clouds. I don't want to turn on anti-ice for now. I want to see the anti-ice warning to appear. Let's see if it does work. We should see it for sure. I mean, with this cloud here. Also, it's overcast 9,500, so we're gonna have clouds since, I mean, for like 10,000 feet. After this, we can descend 30,000 feet. Yeah, we have to be sharp on the final descent. We have to be sharp with the constraint because it's kind of a nightmare a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about the speed for the moment. Okay, we are into clouds. Yeah. Let's see if we get a anti-ice, I mean an ice warning. Yeah, true air temperature is just -1 though. Okay. Alright. Wait a sec, let me lower down because I don't want to level off like this, of course. On the turn, okay, on the turn right now, 13,000 feet. And let's go. Can't see anything. Okay, 2,000 feet per minute. Yeah, let's go down. Zoom in. Yeah, it's full of constraint. And we have to slow down as well. Ah, wow. Okay, we are catching it very fast. Okay, let's slow down the descent, of course. Okay, even less than this. 1200. So we can slow down the plane a little bit. Okay, 1200 looks okay. Yeah, we're pretty. I mean, it's still 20. It's 24 miles. Not that much, let's say. Look at this place, by the way. Kind of scary. So we didn't have a ice warning. True air temperature is +1. Still, I don't know if that's correct. But whatever. Maybe we will get it soon. Yeah, this look kind of scary because we are into a cloud with the terrain pretty close actually. Looks even closer. And look at this also on our terrain radar. We do have even higher stuff pretty soon, but we do have our cross train there. We are descending very slow now. We can descend slower if we want, but I will not because okay, it's not needed to slow down that soon, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this for the moment. Landing lights. Yeah, let's go with the landing lights. Also, it's 15,000 feet now, but the altitude of the airport is 4,700 feet. So we are 10,000 feet above the airport right now. Look at this. Wow. And we do have ice. Yeah, okay. Cool. Anti-ice zone. Alright. Okay. Skip anti-ice zone. Wow. Oh my god, look at this approach. Oh boy. Wow. Oh my god, that's super cool. Look at this. Amazing approach. Wow. Yeah, this... I mean, my expectations were way lower than what we get today. What a flight. Very, very interesting. I was even wondering if we were able to see mountains. I mean, from a close point of view, of course. Look at this stuff. Wow. We are below clouds, by the way. Okay, we're about to level off as well. Oh, wow. Now we have to slow down. Oh, I thought I was 250 knots. My bad. Wow, incredible. Look at this valley. Enormous valley. Wow, what an area, by the way. Incredible area of USA. Incredible. I really like this valley. This kind of valley. It really reminds me, of course, Lord of the Ring, Rohan areas. Wow. That's New Zealand, of course. Yeah, I know it. But still, very cool. Okay, after the next point, in the next waypoint, we can descend 12,000 feet. Amazing, 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 amazing approach. I'm really liking it. So the airport should be, yeah, somewhere here. Ah, yeah, I see the runway is that one. It's hard to see, of course, but not impossible. Zooming. Yeah, we're about to land. I mean, in the next few minutes, we're gonna be on ground. So, we have that constraint that scares me a little bit. Approach. Let's activate the approach. Okay. Auto brake. Okay, let's go. Calculate performance very fast. Only 12. Apply this. 61.7. I don't like that you can't see the weight on the Fenix. Okay, let me see. No, auto land. Auto brake medium. Yeah. Oh, vertical deviation? Yeah, we should descend for sure. Ah, yeah, because I'm in approach. Yeah, yeah. Now we should start at Ural or Hural, our final approach path. Okay, we can descend 10,000. All right. Let's go down faster. Okay, that's not okay. Let's go open descent. All right, way better. Yeah, the airport should be. Where is that? Yeah, it's this one, I guess. Yeah, this is the airport. It's not loaded at the moment. Wow, what a place, by the way. With this weather here, it's really, really interesting. Okay, after Wadek, we can descend 7,900, as you can see there. We are in open descent. We will need to slow down very soon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 7,900. We are super high. Speed brakes. Let's go down. Okay. Yeah, because we need to slow down and everything, we are super fast and high at the moment. So let's adjust immediately. Okay, I'm gonna switch to vertical speed, speed on manage. So we can slow down a little bit the plane. 1,500. We have speed brakes out. Speed is fine there. And the managed speed is right on 210 knots, which is what we want on the approach. Preparing for the gear down view. Okay. Okay, speed brake. Full. I want the plane to slow down. Not really descend at this point, but I want the plane to slow down as much as we can. I can drop gears, of course, but I don't think we are already in that situation. We are not in the best at the moment, of course. 6,600. We could have extend. Okay. We are recovering, by the way. Okay, speed check. Gear down. Okay, let's go immediately inside. Alright, open descent. Okay, we can descend 5,600. We should start seeing, improving our vertical deviation, to be honest.
2,500.
Okay, vertical deviation. Okay, slowing down the descent a little bit. Speed check, flaps 1. Wow, what a place. Okay, let me go here immediately. Approach. Final approach. Wow, the runway is right there. It's very close. Go around 10,000. We're super close. Speed check flaps. True. Okay, we are established. Let's see if we are able to land.
1,000.
Okay, speed check. Flaps 3. Wow. Incredible place, by the way. Incredible. Maybe. Okay, speed check. Flaps full. A classic desperate approach. Yeah, I think we can make it.
500.
Yeah, we can make it. Autopilot off.
100 above.
Was a bit of a criminal approach, but yeah, here we are.
Minimum.
Ignore the puppy. Continue. This puppy is not correct at all, for sure. Let's go visual.
100. 50. 40. 20. Retard. Drive.
Touchdown, reverse. Yeah, I forgot the passenger side. Okay, whatever. Wow. 60. We are basically stopping already. Due to the auto brake setting, this should be off. Yeah, not the best approach. But yeah, again, yeah, that was quite honestly. I mean, the final approach was okay, yeah. But yeah, honestly, the vertical deviation, as always. All of a sudden, we were right. Okay, with the speed, with the vertical path and everything. All of a sudden, we were super high, super fast. Yeah, that's something I'm seeing so many times in. Okay, flight director off. In MSFL. Oh, it's okay, I mean, but you have to know it. If it's an ILS approach, it's okay because you can just extend. In that case, you can just extend your downwind. And that's it. Okay, forgot that as well. No, it's not a concern. Let's turn taxi lights on. But yeah, otherwise, in a random approach, yeah, I don't think it's that good at all at the moment. But it's okay. Just know it. We were fine on the final approach at least. Good touchdown. Yeah. I just forgot the anti-ice and the passenger side, but okay, it's really cold at least. Not really cold, but it's 8 degrees. It's not hot. In case of go around, it's not the best, but yeah, they are. Well, this is something that I don't know. I assume that in case of really bad temperature, they just approach with anti-ice, or they take off with anti-ice on. Yeah, you can also calculate performance with anti-ice on, so yeah, they do it for sure. But okay, welcome to Bozeman. Wow, that was cool, by the way. Overall, was really cool place. I really suggested this airport. Be aware. I mean, the runway is not that short, to be honest. It's 2,700 meters. You have to consider that you are 4,000 feet high. Almost 5,000 feet high. So I wouldn't bring a 777 here, honestly. But yeah, 737, A320, A321 should be fine. Enough. Yeah, sure. I mean, we stop in a. Well, actually, in Kathmandu, they land 747. Kathmandu is around same altitude. The runway of Kathmandu is 3,000 and something. It's not that longer. Okay, let's park somewhere. Let's take this. Default airport, of course, as you can clearly see from the quality. Taxi lights off. Okay. Alright. EPU available. Engine off. Transponder off. The board. Is this gonna connect? No. Great. Let me do it manually if I can, otherwise we're gonna use stairs. Wow, I don't know why sometimes it's just not working. Okay, let's use stairs, never mind. Let's go. This is fine. External power connect. Beacon lights off. APU off. This stays on. This can go off. Okay, let's go. Let's go out. Wow, look at this place, by the way. Very cool. Very, very cool place. Alright, so this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, the approach was a little bit a mess, but classical. But that's why I don't like to do a nav approach with the Fenix at the moment, at least. Wow, what a place, by the way. Really, really cool. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, incredible place. I really like this. I really like this kind of location. Wow. Wow, okay. So, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we're not streaming. I have stuff to do. Yeah, for the rest, follow if you like. And see you next.